About 5 years ago, I had a wedding that I was invited to that was about a 17-hour drive away. I wanted to save some money, so I decided to drive there instead of flying. At first, my goal was to drive there all in one day, but as I got down there about 14 hours in, I became so sleepy that I couldn't keep going. I knew it would be dangerous for me to try to push through, so I stopped at the next sign I saw for a rest stop. I had no idea where I really was, but it seemed like a very quiet area. When I pulled into the rest stop, I was the only one there. It was dimly lit and had one small building with a bathroom, a few vending machines, and some information flyers. When I stopped, I looked at my phone quickly for hotels, but there weren't really any in the immediate area. The closest one was a 20-minute drive away, and I was so tired I could barely keep my eyes open to look at my phone, so I knew I wouldn't make it. I went inside the rest stop and used the bathroom, and then got back in my car and put the seats back. As soon as I did, I immediately fell asleep. I normally wouldn't like sleeping in my car, and I would think it was too uncomfortable, but that's just how tired I was at the time. I was fast asleep until I woke up to something in the middle of the night. I was half asleep, but I thought I heard something. Then I heard it again. It was the sound of somebody trying to open my driver's side door. I moved my chair from laying back to an upright position and looked out the window. I didn't see anything other than the empty parking lot. I had to admit, though, I was a little freaked out. I thought maybe I was imagining things. I sat there for a while longer, but didn't seem to see or hear anybody. So then I lay back down and tried to fall asleep again. But after a few minutes, I just had a creepy feeling and couldn't really sleep at all. I looked at my phone and saw that it was 5 o'clock in the morning. I decided I would go into the rest stop and get something to drink. Then I would just finish off the drive. I got out of my car and walked inside. They had a coffee vending machine in there, so I got some and then went back to my car. But as I stepped out of the rest stop and saw my car, I could barely see what appeared to be someone hiding underneath the bottom of it. It was dark, but I saw an arm move from behind my tire underneath my car. I went all the way back into the bathroom and locked myself in one of the stalls. There was no other cars in the parking lot, and nobody was inside the rest stop either, which made it all the more creepy. I hoped to wait there for a little while, and maybe the person would leave. The more I sat there and thought about it, the more scared I got. Then I heard the door to the rest stop open and somebody walk in. My heart sank. I picked up my feet off the floor in the bathroom in case whoever it was came inside. I heard them walk around for a bit before getting closer and finally entering the bathroom. As they did, I felt as scared as I ever had been in my life. I quietly grabbed the door to the bathroom stall from the inside. I held it tight as the person walked a little ways into the bathroom and passed my stall to the other ones. Then I heard them start to get on the floor. I figured they were going to look underneath all the stalls to see which one I was in. I decided I needed to make a run for it right then and there. I opened the door as fast as I could and ran out. As soon as I did, I heard them start to get up and chase after me. I made it out of the building and began running for my car. When I was running, I heard the sound of a man screaming in a way that sounded completely insane. I ran back to my car and swung the door open as fast as I could. Then I got inside and locked it. I started the engine and sped away as I saw the man running for me. He looked angry and possibly dangerous. I was able to get away, but that was probably the scariest moment of my life.